Hi there, Loy Machedo, speaking to you from LoyMachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo and Think Personal Branding. Today the date is 17th March 2018. It's a Saturday. Time right now is 3:56 in the afternoon. Yeah. All right, I just thought this would be a rambling video just to share with you a couple of things that have happened over the past few days. This is just me expressing my thoughts, just telling you a few updates of what has happened, and just to share with my fans and followers, whoever is interested. So this will be more of a rambling video. So, I'll just go with the flow and see whatever comes out. For those of you who are new to the channel, do like and subscribe if you find it worth it. Put your comments. I always reply to all the comments, whether good, bad, and ugly. And if you'd like to know who I am, you can go to whoisloymachedo.com. And my services, Think Personal Branding, and my blog, Loy Machedo. Others, you can check my articles on Medium. So let's quickly move on to the things that have happened. First and foremost is my weight. It has been when I completed my bariatric surgery in September. So October, November, December, January, February, March, kind of 6 months since I did it. I've lost around 30 kilos, 30. I'm fluctuating now between 79 and 78 kilos. It's 79 to be honest. So you can imagine I was literally carrying 30 kilos of water weight, of mass, of fat. I'll just show you. So this is how I look. You can see. So, this is how my physique looks like. If I leave it loose, there's still a little bit of paunch. If I leave it loose, it just hangs out. So this is the fat there is. Need to lose this. So this is what it looks like. That is nearly after how many months? 6 months and 30 kilos. And mind you, I have not done any exercise. There's been absolutely no exercise. The only difference in the weight loss is because I have been eating, I can hardly eat, and I don't feel like eating. The stuff I used to eat before, I eat it, but not as much as before. Like before I could eat like 2 or 3 ice creams, the small ones. I could eat, let's say, a whole chicken, beef, massive grill. I could eat French fries. I could eat a McDonald's meal, maybe 2. Today I can just eat maybe 1 egg or 2 eggs. So my portions have reduced drastically. Like to give you an idea, before during my breakfast I would have like 4 double peanut butter, jelly, and cheese sandwiches, 4, including like a very heavy meal at the side. And then I would have a very massive lunch, like at least 4 dishes: beef, chicken, fish, rice, soup, and then I would have ice cream. So it was pretty heavy. Today when I get up in the morning, I just have a cup of coffee and I feel pretty okay. I'm pretty comfortable with that. In fact, since morning, I just had a cup of coffee and I just had, I think, a chicken leg and a chicken wing. So that's as far as my appetite is concerned, because I had the bariatric surgery. So you can check my previous videos of the surgery, and also mind you that the bariatric surgery is pretty graphic. I'm naked in that, and there's a lot of blood and intestine and all that stuff you'll get to see. So be warned about it. Okay, so the first one is the weight loss, 30 kilos. And I've not done any exercise. So one of the things that I am planning to do in another few more days is I'm going to start a regimen of doing exercise, because let me just write it down so I don't miss this point. Exercise. Now I'm going to put this on the timeline so you can see that. So I'm going to start my exercise, and the exercise is not going to be like before I was a triathlete. Before I used to practice barefoot running almost 30 kilometers every alternate day. Today it's just going to be maybe 1 or 2 kilometers of slow running, very slow running, jogging or whatever. Might do a little bit of push-ups. I have a small little gym, so just might do some rows and a little bit of bench press. Nothing too dandy. But the first month would be nothing but just getting the body used to it. So, and I'll keep you updated as well. I suspect that I would lose another 5 more kilos if I start exercising because now, you know, I'll be burning up all the reserve fat. That is not great. My skin is slightly saggy, but then I have to be careful because I have to do something. Otherwise, the skin would really start sagging, and that's not what I want. Most of the people say that I look younger. I look much more fresh. I look nice. Thank you very much. I appreciate the compliments. Okay, so that is in terms of exercise and weight loss. So now the next thing is my wife. My wife at you know, at the 4th month, and the new dog. I'm pretty sure you'd like to see it, so I'll show you that. Baby, just come. So I'll show you the new dog. I've got myself a new dog at home. We adopted the dog. He was just a street dog. Someone threw these puppy dogs out. He's a big guy. I'll show you. Come here, come here. Bring him. Come here. He's here. Come. Okay, he is a big boy. Oh my goodness. So this is my dog. This is my dog, as you can see. He's a big guy, and this is just 2 months. I think 2 months. So he's going to be a big guy. It's a girl. I'm pretty harmless. Like if I do this or if I do this, there's no biting. So pretty safe with the babies, I'm pretty sure. Don't bite. You're showing nice. So it's pretty harmless. You can see. So let me show you. Let me show you the size difference between my other dogs and this dog. Maybe show the other doggy. So my other female dog, carefully, show it here. Okay. So her size versus this guy's size, and she doesn't like him one bit. She doesn't like him one bit. Oh, she's okay. The first few days, they were literally, so you can see the size difference. This is like a 6-month or 8-month dog, and this is a 2-month. Maybe, okay, done. And here's my wifey. Okay, this is after 4 months. Baby, show your stomach. They want to see your stomach. So these are all the dogs here. Show your stomach. Yeah. Ooh, see. So this is my 4-month baby. 4-month baby. And baby jumping?
Yes, sir.
Baby jumping. Tell what baby does.
Baby is here jumping.
Baby here, huh?
Yes.
Mm. Here and here. Okay. Yeah. So this is my baby. So let's see. It's a baby girl. I've not yet thought about it. I was thinking of naming my baby Loy Machedo also, but she doesn't like Loy Machedo. Nice name. No.
Yes, nice for you. But
nice for me.
Nice.
So Bobo sleep near the baby, and Shushi also. Shushi, the other dog, also sleep near the baby. So ooh, okay, hold up. She's afraid because of this doggy. So okay. So this is my 4-month baby with my wifey. I'm becoming all big. Okay, baby, you take. Okay, and take this doggy and go. And this guy likes to sleep. She likes to sleep just below. Baby, take doggy out also. You can open?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So these are my dogs, and this is the whole family. So at 4 months, yeah, they're going to go out. This dog sleeps near the door. He likes to sleep. She likes to sleep in the AC. Take the doggy out, baby. Okay. So she likes to sleep in the AC room, and then, you know, she just likes it cool. I think that's what it is. So right now, this is the family. 4 months, 5 more months. You know, it kind of baffles me that her stomach is becoming big, like literally every day. And I can imagine what's going to happen after 9 months. I mean, it's unbelievable. The whole experience of being a father. I'll put up another video where I'll share these thoughts and the experiences of being a father. It is pretty life-changing, because before, like, you know, even when I'm driving, I am pretty aware of the fact that my wife is pregnant, so I drive a little slow. When we're sleeping, sometimes she wakes up and she tells me the baby's jumping in the stomach or doing this karate or some stuff like that. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And most of the time she's sleeping and she can't, you know, bear the smell of certain foods. She doesn't have extreme mood swings, but she's okay. I'm pretty sure you know, some of you wonder, how do we have sex? Sex is just normal. Obviously, it's not like I'm on top of her, because obviously she has a baby. It just, you know, she just lies down and, I stand, and that's about it. So in case you're wondering about sex, but then again, it's not that frequent because, when you move into being a father and when you know that a baby is coming, your thought is not more about sex. This is just a point for you people, those of you not married and don't know what it is. So even for me, I didn't know. This is the first time. So apart from that, it's like my wife, the physical changes is her breasts have really grown really big. The stomach is going really big. She is really eating like wow. She eats a lot and she eats very frequently, which is very necessary. So apart from that, I'm pretty I'm pretty scared, concerned. I don't know if that's concerned is the right word about the baby because there are cases of miscarriage and all that. So I'm mentally prepared for anything. So this is just to share with you in terms of the baby and in terms of my wife being 4 months pregnant, and I introduced you to the doggie. Okay. Now, coming to the game of Dominations, because I am playing the game. I've lately started exploring these online games. I have my iPad. I'll just show you. So these are the games that I'm currently playing. If you don't want to get addicted to these games, then I'd suggest you don't get into these games. Otherwise, if you really want to kill time, then these online games are pretty much good. I did spend a lot of money. I got this sudden impulsiveness where I literally spent $5,400 on the game, just upgrading like mad, only then to realize, shit, what am I doing? And the total amount that I've spent on online games is around $15,800. That's something that I would highly recommend that you do not do. But then again, if you're crazy like me, well, you will do it. I'm just waiting for this game. Apparently someone is scouting me or some shit like that. Okay. So I'll be showing you the games. The games that I've downloaded right now are Dominations. Then there is a game which is, I'll tell you the name. There is Miner. So there is some game called Miner or something like that. It's all about mining. Okay, so this game is pretty addictive as well. It's a good one. I'll tell you what is the name. Then there is a Clash of the Clans or something like that, which is also pretty good. I'm trying new games. I just want to see what is the feel of all these games because it's nice. And what I've done is I've not only kept a game on my iPad, I've also kept a game on my iMac, on my iPhone, on my MacBook Pro. So I've kept different games. So I don't get addicted to one game and my attention is fine. The minute I get bored, I'm not waiting for this game to like finish so that I am having a sense of urgency. So if in case I know that this game is going to take 1 hour to upload or 3 days or 5 days or 7 days, I don't have to worry about it. I can go to the next game, I can go to the next game. So let me just wait for this game to, someone is scouting me, so let him take his time and be happy about it. Anyway, coming to the next point, that is the Quora versus Medium. Now, ever since I got out of Quora, I decided to move into Medium, and I did know that I was going to leave Quora, just before it actually happened. The signals were there. Plus, my friend was telling me to move. So I started working on Medium, let's say 2-3 months. Actually, it was from December onwards that I started being active on Medium. Initially, I was just putting 1 or 2 articles, but today I put an average of 3 to 5 articles. If I really feel absolutely creative, it goes up to 10 articles a day. So I have been doing that. Now, as of now, when I check Medium, let me just go to Medium and tell you the stats, the exact stats. Now, as I'm checking the screen and I'm looking at the stats, I have roughly 24,000 views in 30 days. 13,000 people have read my stuff, and I've got 2,191 fans in the last 30 days. Now, it's kind of organic and slow, so it's not like Quora where you get 100,000. I was getting 100,000 fans per month, and it was kind of crazy. And I was getting millions of views per month, which I really felt something was fishy because it's not heard of. I mean, in YouTube, I'm hardly getting 100 views. On my blog, I'm getting like 3,000 views max. But here I'm getting like 1 million views. How is it possible? So I did feel Quora had something funny. Quora had something that was not right. Quora had something that was kind of like hyped up. So I didn't actually believe Quora that very much. And today when I look at it, in a way, I'm kind of upset that Quora did ban me because I put 6 months of effort. I put 12 to 16 hours, almost 14 hours a day. But then, in a way, I'm kind of glad that that the relationship got over, because these guys at Quora, I mean, it's such a fucking headache when you're talking of Quora moderation. I've got formatting violations, I've got photography violation, I've got name violation, I've got an email violation, I've got response violation, question violation, answer violation, advertising violation, self-introduction violation, self-plagiarism violation, defamation violation, hate speech violation, racist violation. Apparently one of the pictures was vulgar, and too many questions violations. So, I mean, every small step of the way, they were like, just policing me with a gun on my head and, oh, you committed a violation and we'll ban you and all that stuff. Now, the funny thing is, I've spent equally the same amount of time from Quora to Medium, and I've not got a single violation on Medium. Absolutely none. So, in terms of Medium, what I've realized is, you can do what you want as long as you're not doing anything extreme, and they're not going to bully you. And especially, I think the biggest thing is these haters and these trolls and especially these children from India, these youngsters who have nothing else to do other than just get together and keep downloading your answers, and then your answer collapses. Here on Medium, there's no such, bullshit like that. So it really puts you at ease knowing that people can't play and manipulate the system. And that is why I'm pretty happy that I'm on Medium. Thanks to Medium, I managed to get my 7th customer. So I'm pretty happy. So 7 customers by far. So in a way, that's good. So that is Quora versus Medium, and I'm kind of happy with Medium because they treat you like a mature person. They give you respect, and your followers and fans are growing organically. And the quality of people who are kind of approaching me from Medium are far better than Quora. Quora has to get, sir, help me please, sir, help me please, I'm going to die. What about masturbation? What about sex with my girl and all that? All these teenage, stupidity, just kids that were there. However, on Medium, it is much more polished, very sophisticated clients, and clients who really pay top dollar. So I'm glad about Medium. So I'm not saying Quora is nothing but shit, but the way it's going, it's terrible. It's really, really terrible. So I'm glad, at least for me, I'm glad I'm on Medium. Now, coming to clients, some people want to know about my clients. Well, I managed to get around 6. So there were 2 for job interviews and getting job positions. One got, one did not. So one of them did get the job, so he was pretty happy with me. I got one student from a university who wanted me to do his homework. So that was funny, but he's rich, so I didn't mind it. I got one client from the United Arab Emirates, that also Emirati. So, and he was not angry with me for the Dubai-based videos that I put, so it's okay. I got one relationship one relationship client and one from India, which was kind of surprising. So 6 clients, not too bad. Kind of made up the money that I blew up for the game. So the game has come. So this is, let me just show you. This is Dominations. This is how it looks like. So this is how it looks like. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, this is how my whole system. And I kind of like the game. So you should, if you like strategy, this is a very good game and it's really enjoyable. So I just thought I'd tell you this. Anyway, coming to books. Right now, the books that I'm reading is this one. This is Rules for a Modern Life by Sir David Tang. Let me just show you. It's a okay book. It's like more of a guy who has very expensive taste and quite a lot of fashion-based advice. I wouldn't recommend you buying the book. Apart from that, I bought these 2 books which are pretty heavy duty. One is 13 Things Mentally Strong Parents Do. 13 Things That Mentally Strong Parents Do. So this is Amy Morin, Emmy Morin. So I don't know when I'm going to read this book, but I bought this book. Now this one is a heavy-duty book, but I thought I would challenge myself to read it. Far from the Tree by Andrew Solomon. It's about parents, children, and the search for identity. So this one's a pretty heavy book. You can see I'm going to push myself and challenge myself to read this big book because I think I've kind of lost that discipline. Okay, so apart from that, the targets that I have, this I'm just sharing with you, the targets, personal targets that I've given myself. Like I told you, YouTube was 100 videos. I think I've completed quite a number of them. Medium, I want to put 100 articles. As of now, I think I'm close to reaching 100. Still maybe 20 more are there. I've reached 100 and, wait, let me tell you exactly how many articles have I put on Medium. As of now, since November, I have put around 129 articles. So I'm pretty happy with myself over there. Blog, I want to put 50 articles, but those are pretty heavy duty, big ones. Now, apart from that, my new website, that is askloymachedo.com, is going to be launched. So Ask Loy Machedo is going to be based on, if you want to ask me questions, I'm going to mention them over there. So it's just going to be like, whatever questions you have, askloymachedo.com. Then it's taking a little bit of delay. Apart from that, I also have, I'm creating a core group on WhatsApp where I'm going to share those are the people who really support me, and I'm going to have like educational sessions for these guys in exchange for the support that they give me. So the support is more like, if you comment on my video, you're constantly liking it, you're constantly sharing it. So, and you're doing it regularly, that shows that you're supporting me, and then I'll return the favor. So you're going to have a core group that's going to be getting all the benefits of mentoring also. I did get a question about MentorBox. MentorBox, listen, just go to YouTube, type book review, and you'll get all these, best-selling books for free, okay? All the educational content. And you can go to Amazon.com, just check the book, you'll get the book summary. So you don't have to subscribe to MentorBox and all these things. These are fancy stuff which are not going to continue. Then with regards to cryptocurrency, just to share with you, it seems apparently Google and YouTube have banned ads from June onwards. So that is going to slap cryptocurrency believers. Banks are also now slowly banning cryptocurrency. So cryptocurrency prices are going to crash, and the hype behind cryptocurrency is slowly going to vanish. So whomsoever has invested in cryptocurrencies, you're going to lose a lot of money. You better start selling before it reaches rock bottom. See, it's not that I'm saying cryptocurrency is not going to work out. It is the future. However, they have not found the right use, and governments as well as authorities are trying to find the middle ground whereby they can inspect what people are doing. Because see, here, when you have cash and when you come into transactions, they want to know what you're doing. They want to know who the person is. They want to supervise. They don't want to let go of this control, because if you don't have control, there's going to be absolute mass mayhem, okay? It's going to be utter and absolute confusion. Apart from that, I also want to share with you the news that one of the priests, Italian priests, his name is Father Angelo. I can't get his second name. He's an Italian priest who was, very instrumental in my during my childhood days. I love that guy very much. Father Fiumicelli. Fiumicelli? Yeah. Father Angelo, I think he died nearly 90. He was very instrumental in bringing me up to the Catholic faith. He's a man who lived, breathed, and practiced Christianity at its best. He was not one of those idiots that, you get from Christian churches. He was really a good man. He introduced me to being an altar boy. He introduced me to reading in the church. He introduced me to saying the rosary. He's a very good man. And, he died. So, I will always miss him. So, it's always sad when you see someone who is so amazing, beautiful, and someone who's touched your life, that they die. He never judged me. He never had anything bad to say about me. When the whole world said it, he was a he was a great man. So anyway, Father Angelo, he's no more. And being an atheist, I guess, I don't believe in the soul and all this bullshit. So, but if there is, I'm pretty sure he's in heaven, if there is a heaven. Anyway. So, and finally, with regards to leaving Dubai, people keep asking me, what do you think? I would say that I left Dubai at a good time. The reason being is because Dubai was getting too expensive. It was becoming very hard for me to stay there, for me to manage. And I had to leave Dubai at some point. So, given the fact that I left now at the age of 40, I have roughly 20 years to settle down. So I think I left at a good time, because if I left Dubai when I was 60, I don't know where I'd go. I don't know how I'd settle down. I don't know how would I start from scratch. So I'm glad I left Dubai now rather than later. It's not that people out there are really suffering or having a bad time, but it's becoming harder and harder for people to sustain and survive, especially small business owners and medium business owners. Many of them are finding it very hard. I remember this. It's like the Chinese saying, you want to kill someone, make 10,000 or 1,000,000 small paper cuts. You'll kill the person by bleeding to death. So anyway, these are some of the ramblings that I had. You'll get, specific videos related to my weight loss, to Father Angelo, to some of the coaching bits here and there. So yeah, for those of you who keep supporting me, thank you very much. Do like my video if possible. Do put a comment if you have something worthwhile. I always respond. If you need my services, please go to thinkpersonalbranding.com. And for those people who donate, I really appreciate. Thank you so very much. So Lloyd from Machedo.com, who's Lloyd Machedo in Think Personal Branding, just giving you a few updates. Let me know what you think. This is me saying goodbye for now. Take care. Bye.